Hello everybody, I'm going to be making a little tote bag today, so come along with me and watch the process. First you're going to get your vinyl and you need to make sure the glossy side is down. You need to align it onto the mat and then give it a good push down. And then you will put it into your machine over here. Once you're happy with how it's been placed in your machine and on the vinyl mat, then you will click the vinyl. This is the design we're going to be making today. So you want the iron-on vinyl, and then you will go on to the machine and press the go button. Whilst the machine is doing its thing, I always like to go over the product with the heat, just so it's nice, flat, no creases. It's nicely ironed for the vinyl to go straight onto it. So I do the first side, and then I move on to the next side. Just like that. As you can now see, the machine is starting to cut out what you have put onto the system. So once it's done, it will be cut out and ready for you to leave out. I have now taken the cut out vinyl off of the board, and I'm just going to trim any excess off of it, just so you don't waste any material. So I'm going to line it up in my guillotine, like so, and cut along. Usually it works first time, but you know, like so. So that is vinyl that is left over for you to use in your next project, and this is what we're going to be working with today. So now that's all done, you're going to get your little tote bag. I tend to put that bit over there. And then you're going to go grab your design and then just place it where you would like it to go. So I'm going to be placing this one here. Give it a good press down. We're then going to turn your heat back on. And let it warm up for a minute, and then we will start putting the heat onto it. So I'm going to start weaving the material off. This is something I always find difficult because, as you can see, I've got nails and they are quite long at the moment. Once you've got the motion going, it comes off really easily, but it's always a bit tricky on the first one. So I'm going to pull. It's quite a stiff vinyl. The one I usually use on the other materials is quite easy, but I do find the iron-on vinyl a little bit tough, so I'm still getting used to it. I haven't done many of these yet, so it's still a learning process for me. But it's slowly but surely coming off. I actually find this quite satisfying, pulling each bit of the vinyl off. Kind of watching the design come to life, which I always find quite exciting. So as you can see, I'm still weaving and watching. I also don't break my nails because I happen to do that quite a lot as well. Just actually realised the vinyl I'm using today for this order is matching my nails, so you know. So any bits that I haven't been able to get off yet, I will use my tool to weave them out. the iron-on vinyl is a very weird texture to use. You can see it's very, very kind of thin. So I'm still just working my way around each bit of vinyl to get the design. Once I have completed that, I can show you. So just working on this bit here. There's a letter there that needs a bit taken out of. Almost finished. Just the last bit here now. Like that. And that should be your design all ready to go to be ironed on now. Let's have a little look, shall we? There we go. Oh, I've missed a bit out. Bear with me a second. Get my tweezers. Sometimes it can just get a little stuck, so it just needs a little help sometimes, and you don't want to rip the vinyl. So there you go. That bit is all done. Okay, so that's heating up really nicely now, so we're going to get it and we're going to move across nice and slowly, doing an up and down movement across the design until it is completely stuck on. We have put the heat on it. We're going to slowly peel it off. You don't want to do it too quickly in case some of the design hasn't applied, so you would want to obviously reapply any heat. So as you can see, I'm gradually just pulling this all off. It's a bit of a slow process because you don't want to obviously ruin your design that you've obviously applied. As you can see, you're gradually getting there. It's actually a very, very soft vinyl once it's actually on the material, so it's actually really nice. So we are almost there. Flatten this bit now. Pull the final bits off, and as you can see, our design has come out beautifully. If there's anything you would like me to make next, feel free to drop a message in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.